From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Straight ahead, a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the L.A. Chargers. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Already here, they'll audible to something else. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Second down and 3.
59. Back, please. Count.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. They'll check this one down to Hampton. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
He'll get this complete to Trey Harris. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to him. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
On first down, it's Hampton. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Ray. Delta.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
A Hall of Fame coach once said there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or two. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. And Marion Hampton taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Chargers are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Flowers.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of people are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
They go play action now. Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Henry up the middle. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Play action. It's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Running from the gun with Henry. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They go play action with Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long, There's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him? To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
It wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that ball.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
I thought I was going to switch it too early. Before right down here, he's going to throw it. Yeah,
Don't worry. Hands up. Get hot. 180. Get hot.
Play action. Now Jackson. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Khalil Mack in there to bury him for a loss of 11. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews.
Jackson's pass.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
They use it.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Herbert. It's brought in by Harris. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Now Herbert going to shift his guys around. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That is caught. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Open man right side, that's McConkey. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 15 yards there for number 15. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 4. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his target, Harris. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Run. Step. Delta, stop. Set.
They'll work inside here. Hampton. And he's in for a
Oh my God. Oh my God, Ham. That's A-ball. Chill out, Ham. Chill out, Ham. Yeah, we on that. Hey. I like it. I got here. Yeah, man.
He's in for the 2nd time of the ball game.
Most got need you, bro. You got rematch. Come on.
A lot of competition
Let me
at
finish
that
this
spot.
one.
But he's
So I
proven
got the
today that
Ravens.
he
This
wants
shit
to be the bell
man,
cow
good.
guy
Good
that
shit.
his franchise can rely on.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So
Not going for that.
decent-sized deficit early
Yeah,
on.
that appeals
It
shit, they
is,
say.
but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Chill out. Ready. Finish it up.
Jackson. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Okay.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the 1st down.
The quick feet by Jackson.
Oh my fucking God, this nigga Lamar fake as fuck. I had no idea that bitch gets you good. That nigga just fucked me up so. Oh my God. What the fuck? Yeah, I can't have it. Oh, nigga, what the fuck?
But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Oh
Yeah,
my.
those plays, those two that you just mentioned,
Should have not put. I baited the fuck out of him.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys.
Great
Block
play call.
and catch.
Great play call. I got worried about that. That's the only thing I need to worry about. Ball.
29 yards.
What the fuck?
And the Ravens have got it back to within a score.
I should have picked that.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
30, I get the ball. No, I can't. What? No, I get the ball.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. Whipping one into Allen, that's complete. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now Herbert going to change the look. Trying to run for
It's insane that y'all didn't block. That's insane that y'all didn't block.
No, they stop him right where it all started. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
21. Switch. Crowd right. Let's go. Hey, Kappa.
They snap it to Herbert. That's to his running back, complete.
That playing, hey, that's 8 ball.
Sideline he goes.
That's 8 ball. That's 8 ball.
Takes it in for a
Charger
touchdown.
Mid blitz. Watch out. Man, watch it. The fuck out.
And the Chargers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Setting out to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Default.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Jackson. That's complete. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman.
Ain't no way.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw.
Oh, give me the fumble. Give me the ball. Give me Sean. I need that ball right there.
Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 3rd and 5. Jackson now.
Oh, yes, sir, Steve.
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Get down, get down.
The Chargers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit too hard.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Go pick her out. Go pick her out. You better score. Hey!
Down the right sideline. And he's in for the touchdown.
Go pick her out. You gotta get up out of there, man. That man not gonna work ever.
His answer.
How did they get that done?
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game.
That man is not gonna work ever.
They can strike from anywhere.
Ravens 7.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific.
For the third time,
That's a
Jackson
young man.
intercepted. Picked up by Deion.
Oh,
And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD.
yeah.
Dicker down attack on the extra point.
Meet me there, Mo. Meet me there, brother.
Busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to
Good day on Henley, boy. Oh my God.
Six, they'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
They burned the fuck out of me. I seen it. Seen it. Seen it.
All the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 83 yards. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now they'll change things around before the snap. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton.
Oh my God, Ham! Oh my God, Ham! Oh my God, Ham! Oh my God, Ham! It's one of them ones, bro. You one of them ones, bro. You one of them ones, bro. You one of them ones, 8. You one of them ones, 8.
73 yards. And the Chargers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, middle.
To throw is Jackson. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Khalil Mack, his 2nd sack of the night.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them.
Hey, report.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41.
37 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
Hey.
Throwing is Jackson. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson being chased out left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Play action. It's Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Throw right side taken in by Adunze. And he will have a Ravens 1st down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
And the Ravens 1st down.
He'll get this into the hands of Adunze. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
And Jackson throwing once more. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Henry will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
42, Ravens 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin first and 10. They'll start it out with a run by Hampton. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And this is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Count it.
Herbert changing things up.
Hey, Ray. Hey, easy. We'll go forward. Hey, go Lion. Go. Ready?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
2nd and 5.
Home troops right.
Herbert now. This one into the hands of Harris on the crossing route. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
A run, here's Hampton. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's going to be caught. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen from 21 yards away. And the Chargers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Chargers 49, Ravens 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
AFC Championship tilt, third quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10.
Middle.
Jackson from the shotgun. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Benjamin St. Juste. And the Chargers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there, but obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. One quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Set. Lion. Set.
Play action. It's Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Just a gain of a couple there.
I don't
And
know who
that'll bring up
what
what
the fuck
looks
was
to be
that?
a 3rd and inches. Can't be
Just
more
got
than
the
a
ball.
half
You
a
can
foot.
fast as shit.
Set. Ready.
Here's Herbert.
That's actually that's a
He'll
simple
toss it to
too.
Hampton, complete. Down the sideline he goes.
Oh, he's trying to get that too.
Finally taken down at the 30-yard line. A
What is he?
big play there.
Why is that so fast?
41 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. On the handoff, it's Hampton. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Herbert. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
White 80. White 80. Let's go. Hey. White 80.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
Yeah.
And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Trey Harris with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point try now from Dicker. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Chargers 56, Ravens 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. They'll get this into the hands of Hill. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
A 39-yard gain on the play. First down, Baltimore.
Jackson.
Nigga, I did it again. Oh my God.
Get it once more into the hands of Hill.
I don't know.
And he is
I should that dumbass should have won.
for a Baltimore touchdown.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Justice Hill, 42 yards. And the Ravens get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out with this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Tackled by Quincy Williams. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Now it's Herbert. Now this one finds McConkey. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Herbert. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to
I try to run that nigga over. Come here, Humphrey.
Head for right around 3 yards, but no more than that.
Podcast,
Second
nigga.
down.
I better not see him on podcast.
I think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
You still got Woolen too? What the fuck is this team? Oh, shit.
Open man right side, that's McConkey. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
380, run!
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. It's brought in by Harris. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. With that last completion, CDs now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is
And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Lion.
They snap it to Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
That's up.